Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy D, and welcome back to the most sussy channel on AnyTube. I got another mug moment for you all today, but before the video gets underway, don't forget to drop a like.
Check out my new favorite channel. It is so good.
Spy Family is easily the most hyped anime of the season. Its manga made a big splash in Japan last year, and it's currently got over a 9 on MAL, scoring among the top 5 series. It's got comedy, it's got action, and it's not often that we have a series like Spy Family burst onto the scene in such a major way. It overtook Attack on Titan.
Hey yo, what the fuck? You haven't earned what she's earned, buddy!
I've been gaslit to believe this is the greatest series of all time. I'm the weakest Spy Family manga enjoyer, here to make sure you're a fan of Spy Family. It's like the most wholesome anime ever.
Oh, it's so wholesome. I'm so tired of that damn word. If you're watching this anime, if you enjoy it for any reason, you're disgusting. Yes, I went there. You're just not a good person if you like Spy Family. Talking bad about people that just like an anime is not that serious. No, it is that serious. You come from a broken home. That's why you don't like it, man.
That's that real music, man.
We're dropped in a universe that's sort of emulating a fictional 20th century Europe, specifically Cold War Berlin, an era where people going undercover to the other side and risking their life for their political and economic ideologies was not uncommon. We're introduced to Twilight as the top spy of Westalis intelligence, a master of disguise who has a talent for going deep cover, having just completed his task of stealing blackmail photos of the minister of Westalis, then dumping the daughter of the man he stole from without an answer, ditching the identity he'd been using, never to be seen or heard by them again. His entire existence is taking on one life or death mission after another to prevent wars and save countless lives, all for a job that receives no awards or recognition. Although his job requires he be deceptive and at times make some tough decisions, Twilight is about as good-natured as it gets. He's a spy that doesn't hold any sort of nationalist ideologies or animosity for the other side. He just trusts that his actions are serving the greater good.
Karen, let's break up. I'm afraid you're just not that intelligent. Bye. Best of luck to you.
Robert! Hey!
Emotional damage.
Now Twilight is tasked with infiltrating the inner circle of a man named Donovan Desmond, one of the far-right political leaders of Ostania, who's viewed by Westalis intelligence as a threat to the peace between nations. So Twilight's job is to find out what he's planning. The catch is that Desmond is a recluse who only makes public appearances at events held by the elite private school his son attends. So Twilight's only option is to pose as an Ostanian citizen with a child of his own to gain access to these meetings. But with enrollment for the school closing in, he has only 7 days to produce a kid. He quickly assumes a new identity as Loid Forger. He rents an apartment and soon after finds himself looking for a kid to adopt from a rundown orphanage managed by an alcoholic. This is where he meets Anya, a young girl claiming to be 6 who impressed Loid with her intellect by completing a crossword puzzle, not knowing she read his mind for the answers. Anya has telepathic powers she's been conditioned to not tell anyone about, that were an unexpected result of an experiment done by a certain organization before she managed to escape. Loid quickly adopts the girl, believing she'll easily ace the entrance exam for Eden Academy. But it doesn't take Loid long to realize Anya may not be as bright or as ruly as she first seemed.
No, come on, you're not intellectual. You're a fake and a fraud.
What's awesome about Twilight is he's like the anime version of James Bond.
Yes. Considerably.
He has all the talent and expertise you'd expect out of a top spy, ramped up to 11. His off-the-charts intelligence and memorization, as well as his athleticism. He's cunning and charismatic and fights like John Wick on crack. There's very little Twilight cannot do, but now he faces his greatest challenge with trying to be a father, because he's clueless as to how to parent a child, from things like dealing with tantrums or how to help them succeed. Not only does Twilight's mission depend on him maintaining taking his cover as a normal Austanian family man, but Anya's school performance and friendships will also determine the future of world peace. You actually become invested in Anya's success, so even the small victories feel meaningful, and then the situations like the school interview are then turned into moments of great suspense, where Loid is under a ton of pressure and it feels just as significant as any other mission Twilight is given. But whenever he has to make a choice between the mission's success or protecting Anya, he'll always risk it to help her.
Hello.
What makes espionage so thrilling in fiction is the constant stress of a character trying to blend in behind enemy lines. And in general, when a character has a secret that they can't give up, it adds that psychological element to certain interactions. Series like Kaguya and Death Note have played into this really well, and so has Spy Family, with the three main characters all having their own secret and hidden reasons for having to stay together. And then it does a great job of splitting attention between these three members of the family. The point being, you never know exactly what you're gonna get with Spy Family, because each member of the family brings a different element to the series. And combine that with the premise, it allows it to explore some pretty heavy and frankly dark themes within the series.
You think it's funny to take screenshots of people's NFTs, huh?
Hey, yo, the pizza here!
Espionage, contract killing, war, and child abandonment. Through all that, Spy Family makes sure to never take its finger off the pulse that says, this is a comedy. With the constant over-the-top scenarios and the amusing cast of main and supporting characters that really add a lot to the sitcom vibe. Yora is awesome. In order to care for her younger brother Yuri, she learned the assassin trade at an early age, but for that reason she never really had the chance to develop strong social skills. Now as an adult, she occasionally displays strange behaviors and thinking. Although Yuri is now a well-adjusted adult with a career of his own, Yora believes her experiences have already affected her ability to build relationships and have a normal life. At this point, she's stuck in her ways and has grown comfortable with that. Being 27 and single, she finds herself being pressured to find a partner by almost everyone in her life, but never thought she would find someone that would truly accept her, until she met Loid. But in reality, Yora is extremely thoughtful. She sacrifices for her family, she's kind to strangers. Even when people are rude to her, she doesn't just assume they have bad intentions, because she herself does bad things with good intentions. She honestly gives too much and unintentionally harms herself for the sake of others. But you never get the sense that she regrets it because she truly cares. I mean, the whole point of sacrifice is we stop thinking about ourselves for the sake of something else. What is the reason for family? I used to think it was simple as extending your legacy, but there's a certain magic to it that makes us look outside ourselves. And if we stop doing that, we forget about individuals, and we stop showing up when it matters, getting so focused on having an impact on the world that we forget to connect with the people in it.
Is this the imposter from Among Us?
Have you ever farted a little too hard and poo-poo comes out of your booty?
That's just some of my thoughts on the Spy Family anime up to this point. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys very much for watching. It's been really real. Talk to you next one. Peace.
I was out of control down that only roadway in the fast lane. Found me all on my own and you got involved like you wanna crash me. Got me back and reset it, for that I'm indebted for even the small things. Don't mind fucking up a check as long as you said I make this shit my calling.
Anya! The fuck you doing here, nigga?